In today's video, we will be learning how to build this piston in Blender. So let's start. First, delete all the objects by selecting them and pressing delete. Now let's add a cube. Now press tab to go in edit mode and select the face. Just select this face and its opposite face. Now press I, insert it a little bit. Now press Alt and E and press extrude faces along normals. Now repeat this process with all sides by pressing I, then Alt E, then along normals inside. Now select the top face and press I and insert it little bit, then E, extrude it, then press again I, insert it little bit, extrude. Now select this face and press delete and faces. Now it should look like this. Now press tab to go in object mode again. Now add another cube. Now move it in. To move in Z direction, press G, then Z, then scale it down just little of its size. To move it in Z direction, press G, then Z. To scale it in only in Z direction, click S, then Z. Make it like this much, move it little bit up. Now it should look like this. Now select this cube and press tab to go in edit mode. Now select this face and its opposite face. Then press I and insert it little bit. Then press S and Z and scale it like up to this. Just here. Now repeat this with these two sides also. Now select all these four faces. Now press Alt E and extrude individual faces. And extrude it a little bit. Now go here, or you can just press Shift and Z. It is its shortcut to go in X-ray mode. Now select all these faces. Now go back. Now press I. Now click G and Z to move it in Z axis only. Now move it up to here. Now press Shift E and this time along normals. Now little bit. This should be good. Now again go in X-ray mode by pressing Shift and Z. Select these faces and go back here. Press I. Now Alt T along normals. Now press tab to go back in object mode. Now let's add another cube. Move it in Z direction by pressing G and then Z. Now scale it down in only Z direction by pressing S, then Z. Now move it little bit down in Z direction. It should look like this. Actually, what we should be making it little bit smaller. Move it little bit down. Move it also this little bit down. Yes, it is. Now, now click tab mode. Select these two faces by pressing shift to select both faces. Now click I and just a little bit. Then Alt D allow normal. Just little bit. Then press E again. Repeat this. Then I. Then press Alt D allow normals. Us. Now again go in object mode. It is taking to shape now. Let's add another cube. It is mainly of cube. Now scale it down. Now move it in Y direction or in Z direction or in X direction. X axis. Now scale just now to scale it down in only in X and Y axis, just press S, then Shift Z. So what it does is now it will only scale up or down in only in Z and Y, X and Y direction. Make it like this. Move it little bit inside, just here. Yeah, it's good. Now press here on go in, press Z to go in top view. Now select this cube. Now press Shift D to duplicate it. Then press Shift Z to move in only in Z, X and Y direction. Now place them on every corner and at the middle of this. Just remember, Shift D, then Shift Z. Move it in only in X and Y direction. Repeat this process on all the places. Yeah, it is done now. So let's animate it. Now it is quite simple. So what we have to do first, make it little bit up. So I want it to be like only 4 seconds. Keep in mind as the frame rate are here in output properties 24 seconds. So it will load 24 frames per second. So for me, you can move from here. Let's go to on 24. Now select these all by pressing shift. Select all these cubes. Then press G and move it in Z axis. Just here. Keep selecting them. Then press I. This will pop up. Insert keyframe menu. We will be only moving them. So press location. Now the yellow button should come here. Now let's move it upward. Now move it like 4 frames and again move them in Z direction upward up to here. Now press I and location. Now play the animation, it should go up. Now I want it to be extended like this for a second. So what is 28 plus 24? You don't need to be, if you are not good at maths, don't don't try. Just press here 28 plus 24, enter. It will on it will work like a calculator. Now again press I and location. So it will not move for 1 second. Now move it like 56 and move them down up to here and press I and location. Now your animation is ready. Just press spacebar and move. It's done. Thanks for watching. See you in next one. If you want, subscribe.